The word I was thinking of. Yes, I was having that.
Yep.
Anyways, Ice Climbers versus Sora. This is a very interesting matchup.
Yes, it is. One we're a little bit familiar with, as we said before, from the last match harder, right? Watching Unleashed play Ryan, Yossi's, or play Yossi. Ryan, a great Ices in his own right, but it can be very rough because Sora, can kind of float away from you, really control the movement, as well as that big disjoint. It can be really hard for Ices to get in, but once they get started, you're floaty, you're big, and this character can just kind of take you to town.
Yeah, this character does have a lot of really strong kill moves, and especially if you can link them up with a decent combo, that is really nice against Unleashed. But I would like to say, in comparison to the Yossi Unleashed match that we commented at Match Harder 4, Unleashed has powered up since then.
Absolutely.
Like, he is pretty much uncontested best Sora in NA now, and he is starting to become a mastery with this character.
I was going to say the closest is probably Meister as a secondary. Speaking of mastery, right, finding that down tilt, very active, gonna make a 2-frame, and and that separation there, getting the grab on Nana, but just not quite enough to take it. However, you still put them in disadvantage. Ryan just struggling to find the stock, close it out, because unless Ices can get those combos, right, those decent confirms into a stock, they're kind of forced to swing, managing to find a decent coverage there, but Waffle, not the situation you want to be in, even though the percents are close.
Yeah, I definitely agree with what you were saying. When you get Ices in a position where you're at high percent and they have to find a straight hit, they're definitely not in the best position. Also, if you just separate them and, take out Nana, that's also a pretty good position to be in. So this character does have its flaws, but oh boy, do I love when an Ice Climber is cooking. And I want to see Ryan cook, is basically what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
One of the things I'm curious about is if we're going to see the new air dodge storage tech that came out, which allows Nana to basically super slide after a Blizzard desync by storing an air dodge. It's kind of crazy.
Hey, look, don't talk about new tech around here.
It's not that new.
You're causing PTSD in the chat. Come on.
Talking about new tech, Steve had a tech get banned. It also got even further broken today. Check Twitter. We're not going to talk about it here because there's none on the screen right now. As Unleashed tries to find a way out of the corner, finds the grab Waffle, but the Blizzard desync, again, not going to come in clutch. Unleashed spacing has just been magnificent so
His
far.
spacing is perfect. You can tell he knows this matchup really, really well because, a lot of people don't realize how important the spacing is against Ice Climbers, especially with that Frost Breath. And Unleashed is showing you guys how to play this matchup. If you guys are struggling with your local Ice Climbers in your area, look no further. This is amazing stuff from Unleashed. And now, even though Ryan's at last stock, I don't know. Sopo in a dream.
And I love that up B, right, to cross the platforms, right? Even alone, you might not have that vertical power, but even without friendship, you can still cross the gap. Nobody knows that more than Sora. It's kind of crazy, right, to see him trying to break up a friend group with how much he loves the power of friendship.
This is the power of friendship matchup.
Yes, it is, sir. And that's why we're on the mic together here, two friends bringing you a fantastic set. Unleashed, though, has just kind of been swinging for the fences as he's taking this lead, and I love that. The single hit, single hit, was it jab or
jab?
Thank you. The single hit jab there just swing down, hit you, right, because they're designed to link into each other. That first hit hits you down, they hit in the direction of the sword. So just saying, Sopo doesn't have a jump here and has no vertical recovery to speak of without one. So I'm just going to say tap. Right? It's made like that Disney princess, Cinderella's fairy godmother, tapped you on the head, sent you down. But unfortunately, the only wish that Sora can grant is your wish to enter the blast zone.
Yes, and it was almost like you needed to be super prepared for that. You couldn't even react in time. You would have to read it. Really smart from Unleashed. I could write an essay about that option. It was just so smart. No one was expecting it, and now we're headed into game 2. Same floor pan, but hopefully a different game plan from Ryan.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, these side Bs coming in, just trying to apply some safe pressure, but Ices with that Blizzard, right, able to at least continue some pressure or finding a fair, trying to keep this ledge trap situation going. Unfortunately, Sora with that disjoint so good at contesting those ice blocks as well as that air mobility, and it's just really hard for Ices to keep the pressure on just because of how big a disjoint Sora can.
Yeah, the sword is really hard against Ice Climbers, especially in neutral, you know?
Oh, no, and the home run to boot saying, hey, y'all aren't desynced right now, so I'm just going to hold in, say Nana only sees one thing, and it's her best friend. She does not see the big man with a sword standing right in between. I don't know how you missed those clown shoes, but...
That is really funny that Nana's AI is not programmed to be like, oh yeah, there's like a whole character charging an F smash at me. Maybe I should try to avoid that at some point. Yeah. No, I'll just run right into it.
Yeah, Nana has eyes for one man only, and it's Popo.
It's definitely not Sora, I'll tell you that much.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, yeah, he's a child. I would hope not.
What? Are Ice Climbers not children?
No, they're adults.
They're adults?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
It's just they're based off an 8-bit sprite.
That is true.
They're little and squat. Yeah. They haven't had another model outside of Smash games.
They've just spent all their life climbing mountains that they just lost their
One
legs.
mountain. There's only one game.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Isn't there only one Ices game?
They climb mountains.
Yeah. But it's one mountain. Isn't the whole game one mountain?
Okay, but...
Anyways, getting into it, speaking of trying to climb a mountain, Ryan trying to climb the mountain of this matchup right now because Unleashed has been playing it excellently. And even though Ryan's managed to keep it close, right? Trading stocks all throughout this set. It feels like as soon as he takes one, Nana goes away, and it just is up to the Sopo to really take it down. Ryan just has not been able to make that happen.
Yeah, I mean, Unleashed, what can I say better about Unleashed in this matchup so far right now? He is separating Nana and Popo so well in this game, too. He did it really well in game 1, and then he upped that level even higher. This is the second stock in a row Ryan has basically had to play 60+% with Sopo, which is really, really hard, especially against one of the best characters in this game.
Absolutely. That time, though, having that jump, having that air dodge, right, desperately avoiding game number 1, but unfortunately only managed to attack on 18% that entire stock waffle.
18% for Popo? That's not bad.
No, it's not.
That's
but
not bad.
That 18% mostly came before it was a Sopo.
That's 18% more that I would get as Sopo. That's
okay,
what
well,
I'm saying. I'm ignoring you.
Catch me in friendlies afterwards and we'll test that theory.
Can I just lie for once, please?
No. You have to cast, not lie to the people. And unfortunately, Ryan, a little bit stressed, you see, right, missing that desync there, finding the first part of the second one, but Nana, unfortunately, not getting back down, just a slight miss input, gonna allow the pressure up, maybe looking for a third desync there, but instead, they're gonna keep it, and Ryan now, at the very end, back against the wall, you see the execution starting to fumble, mental maybe starting to crack just a tad waffle, and he needs to clutch in and clutch up, but such a large ways to go if he wants to make it happen.
He needs to keep Nana alive for as much as possible. And as I say that, Unleashed targeting Nana like it is his one true mission right now. Somehow Nana's still alive. I don't know how. Nana, no!
Not anymore. Why did you say anything?
Why did I say anything?
Why did you say it? You let it be you.
Have you guys ever been down 2 stocks with Sopo in your favorite game? Because I haven't, and this looks really rough for Ryan right now.
Oh, it absolutely does, right? Speaking of miracles, this would be a fantastic one. Waffle, you threw out the caster curse. I'm ritual casting. I'm the one supposed to be throwing out these curses, these hexes. But instead, it's you, and unfortunately, Ryan not able to recover. Unleashed.